If you are automating with ArcPy in ArcGIS Pro, there's generally no escaping the ArcPy cursors from the data access module. We use these cursors to access, add data, and to update data in our data sets using the search, insert, and update cursors. In this course, we're going to take a deep dive into all three of those cursors. There's a download link below this video where you can download the course material, and I'm going to take you through setup right now. Navigate to your downloads or wherever the ArcPyCursors.zip folder was downloaded. We're going to right click on the zip folder and go to extract all. I want to click browse and I'm going to click on my C drive and click select folder. We want to extract to the root of the C drive. So in here all we should have is C, colon and backslash. I'm going to click extract, and in our C drive we should have a folder called ArcPy_cursors. I'll click into this folder. In here we have 5 folders: APRX, original data, Python scripts, symbology and toolbox. The APRX folder contains the ArcGIS Pro project file ArcPy_cursors.aprx used throughout this course. I'll move back up one directory and I'll click into original data. Here we have 2 file geodatabases. We have a geodatabase containing the original data sets, and we also have a file geodatabase named UpdateCursor Start. This second geodatabase here is if you are jumping into the course or revisiting the course from the UpdateCursor section. I'll go back to the ArcPy Cursors folder and into Python scripts. Here we have 3 folders: Other, Python Window and Tools. For the high majority of this course, we're going to be using the Python interpreter window in ArcGIS Pro. And the code snippets used throughout this course are in this Python window folder. These text files here contain the Python code snippets that we are typing into the Python interpreter window, and I highly recommend that you type the code yourself for muscle memory. You will retain the information a lot more than copying and pasting. We also have a folder called Other, and this is a Python script used in the SearchCursor section that shows various ways to extract unique values from a field in ArcGIS Pro. We also have a Tools folder. In a section of this course, we are going to create 2 custom tools in ArcGIS Pro with ArcPy scripts powering those workflows. We're going to take some functionality from the Feature Vertices to Points tool that is only available on an advanced license and create some functionality from that tool. And we're also going to create a bespoke tool for archiving deleted rows from one data set to another. I'll go back to the ArcPy Cursors folder. We also have a symbology folder here that contains 5 layer files that help symbolize the data that we are using throughout this course. And lastly, we have a toolbox folder. This ArcGIS Pro toolbox contains the created tools from the custom tools section, where we use the Vertices to Points tool and archive deleted records. Then we're going to go open up the APRX. So I'll click into the APRX folder and I'll open up the ArcPyCursors.aprx. Over on the left hand side in our contents, we can see our 5 layers. These 5 layers are a subset of OpenStreetMap data. The data has been subset to make it more portable, and I've also subset the fields for each dataset. At any stage, you can refresh your data back to the original data. Let me show you. Over in our databases, we have our ArcPy Cursors GDB, which is our home geodatabase. We expand and we select all our feature classes and right click and select delete. Yes, we are sure we want to permanently delete these. Don't worry, I've got a backup. Once deleted, we go to our folders and into our ArcPy Cursors and into our original data. Expand the ArcPy Cursors original geodatabase. Select all 5 of the feature classes, right click and select copy. We go up to our ArcPy Cursors geodatabase under our databases folder and right click on the geodatabase and select paste. You could select all 5 and drag into the map. but we can see that we got simple symbology and it is not the same as what we had previously. Let's remove our layers. We can go to our symbology folder on the right and select all 5 of our layer files and drag in. And we can see we now have our symbology back. And we move the Selbridge buildings above the other Selbridge buildings. You're now fully set up to follow along with this course as you go ahead and conquer ArcPy cursors. All the best.